What's going on YouTube, man? Everyone, everywhere. We finna get into this video, man. Actually, by title video, man, we finna talk about this Renown, alright? For the current DLC, Dark Knights, Death Metal, all that good stuff, okay? This video, and basically what I'm gonna say, pretty much stands for most DLCs, especially all the latest ones. So, just to let y'all know, the short and sweet, simple answer is the raids. The raids is what's gonna get you the most renown, the quickest, and the fastest. Generally, if you have the group for it, okay? Now, let's say if you're a solo player and you can't get a group in like the LFG and all this other stuff, right? Or you don't have enough people to run the raid, okay, then your next best thing is more likely going to be running the alert, okay? And sometimes I will go ahead and say doing Elite Plus, although it does give you more renown, sometimes it is not the best in terms of just constantly rerunning Elite Plus for your renown, okay? Now, it definitely helps towards it, but if you're constantly trying to spam Elite Plus, that generally takes a lot longer to do, as opposed, sorry y'all, dog over here. That generally takes a lot longer to do, as opposed to just regular Elite, okay? So, and then pretty much your last place is going to be the duo if you're definitely more solo, or if it's only like you and a friend, okay? That is pretty much your last resort. And the reason why it's your last resort, because generally on average it takes over 100 times. For this current DLC is 106 times to get full renown if you were just doing the duo and the duo only, okay? The duo gives you one of these death metal resistance accommodations, okay? And the alert gives you 3 of these accommodations. Now, the duo, you can run quicker, but you're not running it 3 times quicker than the alert on average. Now, your group may vary, of course, so take that into consideration, but your first goal should definitely be the raid. If you can't do the raid, or if your groups that you get into, you're realizing you're not able to get through them, hey, then go ahead and step down to the alert. If you can't get through the alert, for some reason, all the groups you try to do the alert with just can't go through with it, I would still say try to still get in a couple groups here and there. But just so you maximize your time and your efficiency on this game, go ahead and just start spamming the duo. The duo, you have to run 106 times to get full renown if you're just doing the duo alone. For the alert, you will only have to run 44 times. Now, mind you, these are full runs. And when I say full runs, I mean you have to run, you know, from the start to the end of the entire content, all right? So for the duo, though, it's kind of the exception because you only have to run the last boss. So when you fight Batman. But when it comes to the alert, since the alert gives you 3 and there's 3 bosses in the alert, you have to run each boss, which is a full run considered by most people, okay? And then that will only take you 44 times, all right, to go ahead and complete that out. Definitely make sure whenever you are running content and you have like, I had like 30 something of these, or 40, it was definitely a way higher number, right? And go ahead and get you one of these renowned booster boxes. You can buy them with your loyalty points, you can buy them on the marketplace, okay? But you can't buy them in the broker, all right? So your loyalty points vendor and all your police stations if you're a hero, nightclub if you're a villain, or in the House of Legends main hub. If you know where that is, let me go ahead and show you here. All right here, Vandal Savage right here, off to the side. You can go ahead and get these. Let's scroll down to it. It's taking us a little bit, but our Renown booster 4-pack actually is pretty cheap for 100. You get 4 of them, so you can definitely take 1 month. If you're a membership, you get 500 a month, which is equivalent to $5. So go ahead and basically there's like 25 cents a pop if you convert it over. So I would just say just take 1 month of your loyalty points and just go ahead and buy some Renown boosters. Okay, at least get the 4-pack one time, and just be cautious how you use them. Definitely make sure whenever you are collecting your Renown, you are using a booster, just because it does give you the additional 25. So because these commendations are 50, instead of 50 per commendation, you actually get 62. Okay, and that's how you don't have to run the content as many times to get full Renown. All right, so it helps you out. And then the raid, of course, I believe you have to run it 9 times if I'm not mistaken. It's generally with the raid is under 10 times. 10 times or under is generally what it's gonna go. If you're talking about older DLCs and content, it's about 12 and under, so under pretty much a dozen times or less to get full Renown if you're doing full runs of just the raid by itself. And if you are doing for older content, it's generally about in the 40s. Sometimes they can drop to like the high 30s. Sometimes it'll be a low 50 or 50 itself. In terms of the alert, just full runs of the alert for older content. I won't go into the specifics of each one because I also have a video of what is the best way to get old Renown if no one is running that raid. So that video will probably come after this video. All right, and then the duos generally just gives you the 50, and that's about it. All right, so just to recap and go over for this current DLC of what we're in, the duo will give you 100, will give you 50 for completing it, and it will take you 106 times to get full Renown just by running the duo alone. Okay, if you are just to run the alert alone and only the alert and the elite version of it, it will take you 44 runs, full runs, to go ahead and get full Renowned. Okay, and then for the raid, I believe it is 9. I haven't fully completed this DLC's raid, okay, so bear with me on that. I'm more going off of what others have told me, but from what they've told me, the amount that you get, it would take 9 full runs of the raid to go ahead and be full Renown. Now you can definitely do 9 of those runs, especially if you have the right group. A lot of times, especially groups nowadays with Elite Plus and everything, if you're just running the regular Elite, there's plenty of people in this game that can pretty much carry you. So that, I would definitely look out for that. Be cautious when it comes to, like, you know, speed hackers and whatnot, just because DC's stance on speed hackers, even if you're in the group, sometimes your account can be affected or banned if you're caught having the speed hacker in the group and you're knowing that there's a speed hacker in the group. Okay, especially if it's a pre-made group. All right, I don't want y'all to lose your accounts or anything like that. I ain't trying to lose my account either. So without further ado, y'all, that's about it. That's all I have for this video. Stay tuned, in tune for the next video. All right, about how to get the old Renown and what's the best way to go about it, etc., etc., or even the current one if you're having trouble running the current content. Okay, but I will say the best time to get the Renown that you're trying to get is the time that the DLC is relevant, whether it be an episode spotlight for the week, as DC's been doing for these past couple weeks. If that particular DLC is on spotlight, that is the best time to run the content. And of course, if it is the latest content out, the newest content out, that is always the best time to run that elite content as well. Okay, but that's a bit all I got for this video, y'all. Y'all be safe, y'all be easy, and shalom.